Rawls County Sheriff's Deputy Richard Adair was first responder on the scene. About an hour into the rescue, the situation started getting dire.
The fire chief, Raymond Reed, had kind of stepped back and taken stepped away, and had come up to me and said he was concerned because he was out of options. The tools weren't working, and it was, by that time, I said almost an hour, and or a little bit more. He said, I don't know how we're going to get her out. And I said, Raymond, I promised her mother and her that we get her out. We have to get her out.
10 minutes later, Katie asked those around her to pray out loud with her. That's when they say a priest walked up from the north part of the highway. No one saw how he got there. Reed says the highway was blocked for 2 to 3 miles, and emergency responders were not letting anyone pass the roadblocks.
And he came between and he asked if he could anoint the girl in the car. And at first, my first thought was that it would possibly send the wrong message to Katie, that maybe we had called a priest, that we thought that she wasn't going to make it. So I went back and talked to the priest and told him that we were worried that she would think that we'd given up hope. And he said, I just want to anoint her. And so we just let him come up to the scene.
Witnesses say he anointed Katie and her rescuers with oil and prayed with them, asking them to remain calm and saying that the crew's equipment would work. The Hannibal Fire Department pulled up shortly after with fresh equipment and was able to free Katie. After getting her in the air evac helicopter, rescue workers said the priest was nowhere in sight. New London Fire Chief Raymond Reed says the department ended up taking 80 photos of the scene. He says the priest did not appear in any of them.
I've done this a long time, and that's probably the most horrific accident I've ever seen that a human survived. 27 years as a police officer, and I've never seen a person as strong as she was.
The Diocese of Jefferson City, Missouri says it has not located the priest involved.
Out of respect for the privacy of any priest who may have been involved and does not wish to come forward, the diocese has decided not to further investigate this incident. The diocese would like to say that it's grateful that a priest was able to exercise his ministry in this manner and request prayers for the healing of the victim, as well as prayers of thanks